Hi, my name is Zealand Turner, and I'm the Director of School Communications here at PALCS, and we're in the Winging It studio with the Supervisor of Career and Technical Education, Miss Licate.
Hi, everyone.
And this is Winging It.
I oversee the students who attend career and technical centers across the state. I oversee the professional studies program, which is meant to fill in the gaps when students can't attend their local career and technical centers, or maybe they don't want to. They prefer the online education of learning about a trade or an industry. So I oversee that program, the professional studies program, and then I also oversee the Dual-Enrollment program, which is for students who want to take college courses as a high school student.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yes.
You oversee a lot of enrichment vibes. I guess that's not it. But yeah, is that considered enrichment?
Well, they'll be on the students' transcripts, so they are academic courses, but I feel like there are courses that allow students to go after what they're interested in. Courses that aren't normally part of a typical high school curriculum. This is kind of meeting those needs so students can take these courses and learn about them and just kind of see what they're interested in after high school.
I love that. Can you dip your toes in the program, anything that we offer, or is it kind of a full stop, commit, jump in?
No, when you enroll in professional studies program, you're only signing up for one course at a time. So you can always say, I don't want to do it anymore. Maybe the format doesn't work or your goals change. So students can always leave the program. They can always switch their professional studies program pathway. And same thing with the dual enrollment courses. They don't have to continue to take dual enrollment courses. And same with the students who attend career and technical education centers. They are only attending for 1 year at a time, and then I check with them to see if they want to continue.
When our students attend a career and technical center to take those courses, are they getting high school credit for that?
Yes, they get 3 elective credits for their CTE program, and then they take their academic courses with PALCS.
Why would someone take a career and technical education course?
So they get hands-on experience with learning about cosmetology or the medical profession or welding. There's all kinds of different programs, and it's not like when we grew up that there were just a very small amount of programs. There's programs that are geared towards students who want to go right into the world of work after graduation, and also students who want to go on to a 2-year or a 4-year college after. Like there's a digital graphic media program, there's marketing programs, so there's things like that that help students figure out, do I like this? Do I want to major in this in college? It's kind of a safe way to figure out what their interests are once they're really delving into a program.
So is this only for high school students?
Students can get started at PALCS in the professional studies program right in 9th grade. But the programs, the students who attend career and technical education centers, they need to be 10th graders or above. And the students who take dual enrollment courses need to be 11th and 12th graders.
Some people are familiar with hearing CTE. Some people are familiar with PSP. Some people think, like me before this conversation, that they're the same thing.
Okay.
So what is the difference?
So the difference is there's a lot of acronyms. So
education loves acronyms.
Yeah. Yes, it's very true. So students who attend CTCs are career and technical education centers, which is the old like VOTEC programs.
Okay.
So those programs have a focus of a CTE focus. So that's their CTE program, career and technical education program. So there's that. And then PSP is professional studies program, and that's for the students who are taking courses that are focused on industries, but they're doing it online from home. They don't have to go to a center. Yes.
Okay, so we offer that program.
Yes. We offer that in partnership with eDynamic, and then also there's a Aviation Program. So the Aviation Program is a 2-year program. Each course is 1 full year, and at the end of it, you are prepared, or students are prepared to take their FAA certification. So they earn industry credentials through this program, which is optional. Through all the professional studies programs, it's optional to take the industry certification exam, but that's a great attribute for students to have and a great credential for students to have moving into a career after high school.
What other tracks do we offer?
We offer an information technology track, which has a lot of different pathways under information technology. It has networking, it has graphic design, it has game design, it has programming. So there's a lot of different tracks under information technology also. And they all have industry certification assigned with them.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Do you need to complete a track to reap the benefits of taking any of these courses?
No, I feel like students can take the courses for career exploration, for career development, just to like learn something that they're interested in, so they don't have to complete their pathway in order to have the benefit. Maybe they're doing it just to figure out how much they're interested in the career, to know what they want to do after high school, and that's really valuable to know too. And it's also really valuable to know what you don't like. I mean, sometimes you think you like something, but once you get into the courses and the meat of it, maybe you're not so sure that you like it enough to take all the courses. It's just a hobby or an interest of yours.
So how does a student enroll in PSP at PALCS?
So they can enroll online. There's an application online which will prompt me to then meet with the student and explain all the benefits and all the specifics about the professional studies program.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So do they need a teacher referral, a parent referral? Is it a very involved process?
No, there's a process of they need to have a 2.0 grade point average, but other than that, it's open to everyone.
So what type of student do you think the PSP is best suited for?
I think it's best suited for students who are exploring and maybe know some areas that they're interested in. Maybe they're not able to attend their local career and technical center to get the hands-on experience, but they want to delve further into a career they're interested in. It's really helpful to students who want to learn about a different field. Aviation especially is really hard to find somewhere to learn about, and so many students are interested in that field. It allows them to get entry-level positions with the certification once they complete their pathway and take the exam. So I think it's great for any student that's interested in any of the pathways that we have as opportunities.
What makes PSP different from our regular high school programs?
So what makes it different is that there's industry-based certification tied to it. The other thing that makes it different is it's similar to students who attend career and technical education centers, in that the instructors of these courses have to be certified teachers, but also certified in their industry. Typical of a teacher who would teach at a career and technical education center, they have to have the background of working within the field even to be eligible for the teacher certification of being a CTE teacher. So it gives students that real world experience from teachers talking about what they've experienced and, pitfalls or things they've learned. So it does really help students in that way too. So the Nocti exam is the certification test that is associated with the information technology PSP pathways.
Okay.
That's the same certification exam that the career and technical education centers give to their students.
Okay.
So that gives industry-based credentials to students. So what I do for the students who are interested in taking the Nocti exam is we partner with an online proctoring company through the Nocti, so the students can take the Nocti exam from the comfort of their home. They just have an online proctor who watches them and, make sure that everything is fine as far as test security and that everything's good conditions for taking a certification exam. So they do the academic portion of the Nocti exam. Students who attend career and technical education centers, in addition, have a hands-on component where they're evaluated with the hands-on piece. Our students take the academic component only.
So what does graduation look like for these students?
So students who are involved in the professional studies program do receive recognition at high school graduation. They have a special cord at graduation to indicate that they're in the professional studies program. I know, it's very exciting. And we recognize them. We don't have a certification, but they do, or not a certification. We don't have a certificate, But Nocti does provide a certificate to students.
An official.
Yes, an official Nocti certification certificate. The other thing they can get by scoring high enough on their Nocti certification exam is Nocti also sends a certificate to the students that they can submit to their post-secondary college or post-secondary school to indicate that they should receive a certain number of credits for scoring high enough. And each post-secondary school can do, they have their own policies on transfer credits, but they can earn college credits by scoring high enough on the Nocti certification exam.
So kind of like an AP exam, if you score high enough, you're eligible for potentially having transfer credits once you get to college?
Yes.
That's incredible.
It is. It's really great for students.
I didn't do myself any favors in high school.
No, I should have
parents any favors when I was in high school?
No, earned no credits prior to going to college.
So what does a typical day look like for a student enrolled in PSP?
So the professional studies program courses are self-paced. So there's no live lessons, which is very nice for the students. They open up all the assignments on day one. So the students can work on them at their own pace. So if they don't have maybe a ton of assignments in English or math and they have a little bit of a lull in their academic requirements, they can work ahead. They can just do a little bit every day, whatever their academic style is, it can meet their needs. So they have the whole semester to complete each course, but they can just do that as they have the time available. There's no live lessons from the instructors because they are self-paced, but they do have an instructor for the course who has office hours and is accessible through email too. So they do have support, not just from myself as Ms. Frazier, they also have support from their teachers of their PSP courses.
How do we keep track of and help support our students who are attending technical centers?
So I oversee all the students who are attending technical centers. I work with the Career and Technical Center representatives, and they send me grades for the students. They send me reports on attendance because the students have to be in good standing for attendance and grades. So I keep in contact with the students and the parents of the students to let them know how they're doing, in addition to all the supportive staff at the Career and Technical Education Centers, because they'll have teachers there and school counselors, most likely principals. So they have a whole team there, but then we also support them here at PALCS.
Are there only certain career and technical centers that we partner with, or is anything in any place game in the state of Pennsylvania? How does that work?
Any place is an option. It really depends on the Career and Technical Education Center. So when students fill out a form to say that they're interested in attending a Career and Technical Education Center, I reach out to see if they're open to partnering with students who attend charter schools, and then I pursue that. Some we know that we have students who apply and they attend every year. Some are new to us every year, and then we reach out and it's an opportunity or it's not an opportunity. Some don't work with charter school students, and then that's where professional studies program can hopefully fill those gaps if they have an interest in the professional studies program pathways.
Let's talk a little bit about dual enrollment.
Okay.
What does that look like at PALCS?
So for dual enrollment, we have 6 or 7 colleges, 6 colleges right now that we are partnering with that students can take college courses while they're in high school. So the student takes one course and they receive college credits for it and also credits towards high school graduation.
Wow, so it's not even dual enrollment, it's dual credit.
Yes.
Wow.
Right, it's not like they're a high school student and a college student. They're getting double credits for one course,
wow,
which is great. Yes.
That's amazing. Are there any subjects are there any subjects that are not available in this way, or is it only core courses? Is it electives? What is it?
Each college has different policies on how they permit dual enrollment students to take their courses. For example, we partner with Penn State Lehigh Valley, and they have a website section, a section of their website that lists the college or the courses that students are able to take. most of the colleges that we partner with just opens up their whole course catalog to students. So as long as students have received the prerequisite courses, they can take courses in their whole course catalog. So students are taking core courses. Our most popular course that students take is English Composition 1, but students are taking so many courses in their specific interest area, like electives, like someone did children's literature. People are doing information technology. People are doing journalism and sociology. Like there's so many courses that students are taking, which is great because they're getting experience in fields that sometimes aren't available to high school students.
So are they taking all college courses in a given semester, or how does this work?
So PALCS offers the opportunity for students to take up to 2 courses per school year that PALCS will pay for.
Wow.
It's great. It's great. It gives students such a great opportunity to take college courses and earn the credits. And then it also gives them the confidence and the self-esteem to know that they can do it, because college is such an unknown for so many students. So it gives them that opportunity to delve into the college courses while still having the comfort of their home.
And to take advantage of, college is expensive.
Yes.
So if PALCS is going to help support that journey, that sounds amazing.
Yes. And most of the colleges we partner with, even if students want to take additional courses beyond the 2 courses that PALCS covers, they can take courses on their own, and then they receive a reduced tuition rate that's only available for high school students. So it extends
it's a
beyond.
win-win.
It is. It is.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What kind of student would benefit from the Dual-Enrollment program?
I think there's so many students who would benefit from the Dual-Enrollment program. We have a lot of students who take it. Students who want to try a college course and earn credits while a high school student, students who want to earn credits towards their college degree, students who want to get into a college course in a major that they're interested in, maybe anthropology or maybe children's literature. There's so many opportunities at the college level that are not typically available to high school students. So it's a really great opportunity for them to see, do I like journalism? Do I like public relations? I hear these words, but what is actually involved in those courses, in that career? So it's really great for them to get to try that. And then we have students who do it just to move along in the curriculum too. Maybe a student wants to get further along in their math courses, so they can take a course over the summer, or at the same time they're taking a math course so that they can get to a higher level before high school graduation. So there's so many different reasons that students choose to do this.
And it sounds like our students are really overachieving. So
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
I'm always blown away.
I know.
have to do affirmations in the mirror after we have some of our students come into the studio and record with us. And I'm always back in the bathroom mirror saying, you are good enough.
It's okay. You took your time.
Yeah.
I know. We have students that earn their associate's degree by high school graduation, which is incredible.
That blows my mind.
I know. It blows my mind too.
That is so cool.
Yeah. Which they don't have to do, right? You can only take 1 or 2. That's definitely fine. But, students definitely go above and beyond to get a lot of the benefits of dual enrollment.
What drew you into career and technical education and professional studies?
Career development and career awareness can help really shape a student's life and can help give them positive self-esteem. I feel like students go through academics or school thinking, okay, if I'm not so great at English and math, then I don't have a place and I don't have a fit. And there's not enough education for, no, you can be good at this one tiny little niche area, and that can be how you're successful in life. And I feel like that's what really drew me to it, to knowing that students need so many different avenues to find their place and to feel like they have a place after high school graduation, and to not feel like, oh, I'm not one of these top 10 in my graduating class, so therefore I can't do anything successful.
And action. Things made of metal.
Tin.
Ooh, okay. Halloween costumes.
Turtle.
Turtle. Bringing back the turtle.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles?
Ninja Turtle, that's more specific.
Toys.
Tonka trucks?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Diseases. Typhoid?
Oh, good.
Is that a thing?
I think
Is
so.
that sometimes I just say words.
No, I think it's a thing.
All right. Methods of transportation. Truck. Duh.
Good.
All right. Things you buy for kids.
Trucks, toys.
Yeah. Tomato sauce. AKA ketchup. Things that jump or bounce. Toddlers.
Ooh, good.
Mm-hmm. Can I say, you're technically you're not supposed to repeat words, but we're going for it.
Okay.
Kinds of soup.
Tortellini?
Tortilla. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
both. Yeah. Okay. Names used in songs. Crap, we're almost done.
Tiffany?
Yep. Okay. Right. Yep. Famous females.
Oh, we can say Tiffany.
Tina
Oh,
Fey.
Tina Fey. Ooh.
I mean, we totally cheated.
Yeah, support.
But I'm still gonna take that as a win.
I take it as a win.
You are an author. Tell me about that.
I write social emotional learning books for kids, and the age group is geared to students in 4th through 9th grade. So they're quick read chapter books. I designed them to be able to be used in small groups. When I was a school counselor, sometimes teachers or parents would request a small counseling group, and it's very time consuming to research and plan and do the lesson planning. So you can just grab a book and you read a chapter at a time, and then there's an accompanying teacher and counselor activity guide with discussion questions and activities, so you can talk through what the characters were feeling, and it's not so personal.
Me, myself, vulnerable, exposed,
Yes.
etc.
Yes. So when I was an elementary school counselor, I would use books with students. It's called bibliotherapy, when you read books with students. And it's really big in elementary school because students have trouble expressing themselves, especially they don't have the rapport all the time with the school counselor, but they want to talk about issues they're struggling with or going through. So the first book I wrote was I Lost My BFF, because I was like, this book doesn't exist. It would help counselors and help kids know this is obviously common. Here's a book. You know, kids go through this. It's not just me that's left feeling hurt. I have 8 books published now, and then 9th is coming out in the fall.
What?
I know.
Can we have a teaser? What's the title of the new book?
The new book is I'm Sick, But That's Not What Hurts. So it's about a student who had to leave school for a while to have cancer treatments, but all of his friends went on without him, and then felt a little bit awkward. Like they didn't know how to talk to him, and they didn't know how to include him, because sometimes he could come and sometimes he couldn't, and his life was so much different from the kids who were still at school, going to school every day. And it could be for a number of things, like maybe the child's home burnt down, and the students coming back after a couple weeks of being displaced. Like, kids feel uncomfortable with that because they're such big, heavy issues that, you know, adults aren't always well equipped to deal with. So I just wrote it as a companion for and a resource for teachers and counselors, so they can teach students how to help the student that had those heavy things go on and how to support them.
Hi, I needed these books. Probably still need these, but like it doesn't sound like child-specific issues or challenges.
I know.
So I think we all need these books.
Yes, very true. So many things. It's like one of them is Wise Drama Always Following Me, and people all the time are like, I think adults need this book too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, it's helpful to kind of have a refresher on interacting with people in a number of different settings. You know, there's different personalities all the time that you're interacting with. So